shouldn't.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Strixhaven, an Age of Arcanery, D&D 5.5e. We met our 4 prospective, who are now full students because they passed their final entrance exam. That's the word I was looking for. Their final entrance exams. So I'm just going to go around. I'm going to start with McSherry. Why don't you please start off with the introductions of who you are and something important to your character from last session.
Hello, everybody. My name is Gwen, also known as McSherry, and I get to play Surin, who is a sorceress looking to expand her knowledge. I think the thing that she took away from last session and that meant the most to her was the fact that she was able to tell a story and weave a spell, and it was appreciated. She's never seen that before.
Jesus fuck.
Oh no.
That's sad.
Oh no.
God!
You know that's sad,
Oh, no.
right?
We're
Like, we all
starting
know
there.
that's sad.
I'm gonna
Very
We
move.
much
all
so.
met her mother.
That
I'm
is
gonna
true.
Fair.
move to Happy Land, Brian.
Hi everybody. I'm
Hey.
Happy Land apparently. I play Araeth, the spring Eldrin, who is a spoiled artistic kid who did not want to get shipped away to college. So I think the important thing that happened to them was when Puck actually asked them to commission a piece, basically a piece of art for them. That was like the first time they probably got to do that for like such a that type of great being, especially in a realm that is not of their own.
Skipping on over from on my screen, Ty.
Hi y'all. Yeah, loud even star on everything. What did Kaz like?
It wasn't like, it was important.
I said it.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean to
thank
like
you.
it.
Good distinction.
I
What
got
did
you.
Kaz find as important? He now knows all of these people's weaknesses.
Fair.
Do you?
Does he?
Do you?
He
could
thinks he
assume-
does.
He could assume
Okay,
that
as
he
long as he thinks
does.
he does, that's fine.
Perfectly fine.
Sad. And then just weird.
Uh,
I mean, weird works
Well,
for
look.
Kaz.
Araeth is our resident. What's his fucking name? From How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh,
Hiccup.
Hiccup,
He's our
yeah.
resident
Hiccup? Yeah.
You just like all of the. You just pointed to all of me. Yeah.
yeah.
And then finally, Anna.
Hi. Yeah, I play Poppy. She's a little satyr necromancer. I'm gonna go with the important thing. She learned that we're all being tracked. We all have tracking devices magically on us, and that's important for her to know. And no one else. She didn't tell anyone. That's important. All of them had the incorrect definition of what important was. Clearly, no one's read a dictionary. So that's truly important.
I thought you only read smut.
Oh, she only writes.
She only
smut.
writes. Yeah.
Inside me are 2 wolves. One reads smut, one reads the dictionary. There's no in between.
The dictionary is just
Okay.
another way of, it's just another smut book, just with the dictionary.
Yeah,
The dictionary. Got it.
that's good.
It
That's
all
good
depends
shit.
on which words
That's
you
a new
read.
book.
Last
Considering
time.
my last name is Dixon and people called me the Dictionary, yeah, that's easy. Leap.
Wait.
Yeah.
Like in that way, or
Take it whatever way you want.
no. I want to know what they were calling. Were they trying to call you boring, or were they saying like, "Oh, we've seen what he's got in his pants and we like it"?
It's more just my last name has Dick in it, and people try to come up with their own variant of it.
Okay, just
Yeah.
uncreative.
Children are
Anyways.
only so limitedly creative, I think, is what
I
we're
know,
going
I
with.
know, I know.
That is
Yep.
true.
Can't
There's
all be
better ones,
feminist.
but we only have so much
Anyways,
time.
Last time on Age of Arcanery, we went to 4, technically 4, 3.5 different planes. we went to the Witchlight Carnival where we saw Poppy not really getting along with her family, especially her brother.
No.
We went to the Feywild where we saw Surin say goodbye to a very special, heartwarming friend. And her mom was there. We saw Araeth practically be dragged out of bed to go to school,
Sucked out of bed.
despite the fact that he is an adult. And then finally we went to the plane of Avishkar, where someone's parents didn't show up, but their classmates did, and we're not sure why or how they did. How did they know this was happening? I don't know. However, upon entering Arcavios, they had to face one last final entrance exam, make it to college by dawn. They did, after, of course, a little bit of wild magic shenanigans and meeting a non-singular dragon by the name of Puck. However, now that we've all made it to campus, they have gotten to their dorm rooms and realizing that they're going to be sharing their dorms with each other. I pose this roleplay question to you all to help us get us into character. Feel free to use this at home for anyone who might just want a good prompt for yourselves. What does your room at home look like?
At home.
Oh boy.
Who are you starting with?
You spoke, so you.
Me, because I have spoken first. Okay. Kazil's room is very well meticulous, clean, organized. Not because of him, mind you. Yeah, servants. They make sure that things are right where they can be found easily. It is frustrating if I find myself in a position where I don't know where something is when I'm searching for it. You see, I always have to be calm, composed, very much in charge of everything. It's really important to my family that I always have this appearance, and if I am searching frantically, that is not okay. I have a vast array of gold and silver trinkets, small machinery and devices I have worked on. I have a small it's a model aviary that I happen to have little clockwork animals inside of. And I have a very large bed with a huge divan nearby. And I have one of those really drapey, like curtainous, diaphanous things that goes over the top, but I never learned the name of.
Like a canopy?
Oh,
Canopy
that's
bed?
what it is. Yes, a canopy.
Dictionary.
Yes.
Well, we'll just go clockwise on my screen. Poppy, what's your room at home look like?
A mess.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
It's mostly covered in books. Because like the thing is with Poppy, she'll get started reading one book, and then that will remind her of something that she read in a different book that she wanted to. So she'll pull that out, and then all of a sudden there's like 4 or 5 or 7 or 12 or 18 or a lot of books on the ground. And that's mostly it. If you walk in, it's just books. She does have a bed. But it's like, think giant beanbag. Giant beanbag is kind of her bed. And that's mostly it. It's pretty, because she lives in a tent. So there's not a whole lot, like the books come with her and then they end up going everywhere. And then she has to clean up the books every time that they have to move. That's it.
You brought books to school?
I brought books to school, Jewel,
Who
okay?
brings books to
I brought
school?
books. I bring books to school.
Surin.
Surin's room is immaculate. She has all of her books on bookshelves. They are organized by subject and then alphabetized by author. Her clothing is all hanging in the closet, neatly pressed. She makes sure it's perfect. She makes her bed every morning when she gets out. But if you kind of peek around the corners, you find a hidden picture that Zorch painted of Zorch and Surin in the forest. And if you look under her duvet, you see a patchwork quilt that's made out of pieces of clothing from all of her friends and family. So she takes that with her and just kind of hides her warmth.
Okay. And then finally, Araeth.
Oh boy. Okay. So if you imagined every single Disney princess morphed into one, you might get close. So it's so wall to wall, every single aspect of stone, brick, everything is completely covered up by one of my many different hobbies. Either a painting, a sculptor, a tapestry, my latest piece of clothing that I'm weaving, a plant that I've just come up with. Every single window I have is just constantly open, just birds, squirrels, whatever it wanders in. I've kind of taken over my room, the room next to it, the room next to that. And it is, I would love to say organized chaos, but it's just my mind. It's just my bed, massive, a huge canopy, all different colors because I couldn't make up my mind. Various pieces of furniture because not only do I need a piece, an outfit for every occasion, I need a piece of furniture for that outfit for the occasion and for my mood and for the day. And I might just make something else depending on a whim, and Papa just gives it to me. So it's kind of all over the place. They stopped sending servants to try to clean it because it just was no use. So it's but it's just the way I like it. Everything is mostly where I remember it. But it's if not, I just make it again and it's fine, or just buy something new, or just buy it over again. But it's fine. It's completely just it just anything that makes me happy is in my room. All
Okay.
things that make me happy are in my room.
Okay. As we stated before last time, you all are here in your common room. This is not necessarily what it looks like. I just had to find something ambiance that was not a battle map.
No, it's pretty cool. I like it. I think that could be a good common
Me
room.
too.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Your suitcases are all out here near your room, so you all get to. Technically, the way that it would technically be set up is Araeth and Kaz would be roommates, and Surin and Poppy would be roommates, but you are free to change that if you wish.
I immediately walk over to Surin. Do you think we could trade? I don't know if I can survive in a room with him for that long. It burns my brain.
I understand.
Which side do you want? Do you want the left side or the right side? Okay. You want me to move my stuff in with yours or around from yours? Do you want to combine them? How about one big room? Push the beds together.
Perhaps they would be better together?
I think maybe that would be a good choice. Alright, I appreciate your enthusiasm. I do. I have to admit.
I'm like about to open up one of your pieces of luggage. I'm like, huh? Yes?
I think I might be better suited somewhere else. You see, you are a lighthouse, a bright and brilliant beacon in the desert, and I find you bright. But
Why would
not
a lighthouse
very
be in a
useful.
desert?
I must be somewhere else. It's very important to me. You see, we cannot have two desert blooms at the same time in the same space. It's not so special then.
Have you not heard of a vase?
I have heard.
Like, multiple flowers can be in the same spot. You just need to water them the same. I actually grow them quite a bit. Do you have a favorite desert blossom? I could actually probably cultivate it for you. How about one in your face? What if I growed one for you? I could make one like, you know what? Okay, I'm kind of getting the vibe here, so let me just give me about a week, and I'll make like a whole thing. I can make your whole half of the room just flowers. Is that what you like?
I envy everyone who has never met you.
But everyone loves me.
All right then. Tell you what. Why don't you ask Poppy over there what their favorite color is, and begin decorating.
What? It's already gone. Oh, I didn't know there's. It's just like, yeah, and it's just like, Poppy. Oh my God. Hey. So like, so what's your favorite color? I actually didn't think I got a chance to ask you the last time. And we kind of had the whole like landing, throwing up, weird thing, and then like puck and all that fun stuff. But like, I did vomit a lot. Unfortunately, I didn't vomit my favorite color, which is kind of strange.
Do you...
What's your favorite color?
pink. Can I
Really?
ask what color you usually vomit?
Depends what I had that night.
You vomit different colors?
Depends on what I had that night.
Okay.
What? Different fruits, wines, just depending on what it is, different things make different colors, and
How often are you vomiting?
not much actually, thankfully.
Like enough
Usually,
to know that you can vomit different colors?
I'm going to go grab my
Like-
bags and begin moving towards the room. Soren and I will be sharing from here on out.
Okay, Papa, would you like the room together? I guess. Well, like,
Yeah,
I
sure. If I don't have to.
just grabs your
Yes,
hand like
actually,
straight through
I
the
would-
door,
okay.
and it's like just an HGTV model, like montage. It's just a whirlwind.
Amazing.
I'm standing
Okay,
there
so-
staring at my ridiculously huge pile of bags and going, okay, and just looking around.
There's a distinct lack of servants in this building. You didn't see a single servant from the moment you walked on campus to the moment you got here, which was probably like 45-ish minutes of walking.
Just moves her trunks in and starts unpacking.
I think I've made a choice I am not super happy with.
Okay, so Poppy and Araeth, why did you two tell me what does your room look like?
Chaos, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, because like first off, like I have to change into my unpacking clothes, but that's in a different trunk. And then I start doing one trunk, and then I think of another thing. So then I go to a different trunk, and then I start with that trunk, but that reminds me of another thing. Then I go to a different trunk. But then I figured the walls are too bare, so I start doing the walls. But then something else comes up, and it's just a bunch of that. It's just like purely just chaos. But it's like I'm making 1% of progress on like 1,000 things in every given second. And I don't know how much stuff Poppy has, but Araeth has
I brought
way
books.
too much.
That's all
would
she
you like a
brought.
bookcase? Do you like a bookcase? I have like extra shelves.
I would love at least 4. Do you have 4 extra bookcases?
Oh, sweetheart, I have far more than 4. And it's just I have a trunk just of bookcases. Okay, and it's like whoop, whoop, and just like take whatever you want, and it's and just like back to another thing.
Okay.
My stuff is
Thank
your stuff.
you.
If you just want to, we want a big room. You just want to like
That's so
combine
sweet.
room. You,
That
like,
would be
you just
great.
want, like,
I
one
would
big
love that.
done. Okay, and it's just like I'm starting.
Do you
like,
want to push our beds
ruin-
together, or is that weird?
You're my best friend ever. And it's just like a giant hug for like a split second, and then it's just like they grab your shoulders and be like, "You're not gonna forget this." And then I just go right back to work, and like I'm Druven crafted like vines and like flowers and like natural made tapestries of like different type of like moss and bark and things like that, just like everywhere. She said her favorite color is pink.
Yeah.
90% of the place is pink. It's just like everything is pink that I'm putting up, and it's just like going for it.
It's a
It's like all my
ballistic
stuff is like
thing.
pastels, lavenders, like pinks. It's like, and it's all just like very natural colored palettes, but it's everywhere. And it's like you think like, and all my stuff is like. There's also trunks of artwork that I've already made, and then I put them up, and you see some stuff. I'm like, I'm kind of over this one, and I just throw it out, and it's like it just keeps going.
You could sell
So
that.
I'm getting a vision of like magical Elwoods. Is that what we're getting? Is that what we're doing?
Oh my
here?
god, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Magical Elwoods, but like add more like nature, like flowers, like
Yeah.
Magical Elwood. Oh no, my blue screen. Magical Elwoods if she like lived in the forest.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Seward and Cass, what does y'all's room look like?
Well, first off, we see Kaz after carting armload after armload, after pushing trunks, after everything into the corners of his room, where his room is decidedly getting significantly smaller and enclosed by his entire bed just by all of these different things. And at some point, he just stops and looks at it and goes, I suppose these can wait outside, and if someone needs something, they can get it, and I do not know if I will be missing something I need.
If you
Is
miss
he-
it,
is-
I'm sure we can find it again.
Is Kaz in distress
No,
at that statement?
of
Okay.
course not.
Oh, okay.
He's fine.
I'm fine.
Surin, would you kindly make me an insight check?
Not great.
He's just apparently unpacking makes humans weird on his plane.
We can find whatever you need. This is a place where things are.
I'm sure, I'm certain that these will work out fine, and I won't have any trouble finding what I need, and I won't.
You know, if you stack your trunks a little higher, it'll be like 2 rooms, like there's a wall.
There's a storage room, by the way, for your empty stuff.
Oh, okay, good. I will take the rest of the afternoon setting up the things that I have, putting them in various places meticulously, little at a time, all while muttering and mumbling to myself, and trying not to show how internally I am disrupted.
Give me a deception check.
Deception.
Give me performance. This is a lie. You're trying to put on an act.
Absolutely. Here we are. My best stat. Normal roll. 15.
Again, Surin,
Humans are weird.
Humans are weird. Surin, what does your side look like?
Kind of like my room at home. She takes a bookcase, she puts it next to the bed. She organizes all of her books. She hangs up her clothes. She looks over at Kaz and his side of the bed. She figures out how to work out a canopy around her bed so that there's curtains there. You know, just in case. Just in case.
Yeah. You know, propriety's sake. You are a
Exactly.
lady. He is a gentleman. There needs to be some separation.
Exactly.
Matt
And you
cuts
never
to
know.
me and us pushing our beds pushing our beds together.
Yep.
Well, and
Poppy
you
is
never know.
wide-eyed.
He
I'm
seems like
braiding
one
your
who might
hair.
bring somebody home. So, you know, if he wants to bring somebody home, I want to give him privacy. Yeah.
I mean, with how weird he's being about unpacking, you're not sure that he's gonna be bringing anything home that isn't like a thing to work on.
I mean, it's none of my business. And maybe somebody likes that here.
Maybe. It's a big university. However, as you're all going through this, you just hear a boisterous yell, like break whatever silence/mess might have been happening. Attention! Soldiers report!
Are we soldiers now?
What the fuck is? Why would we?
Not as far
we're
as
not
I
soldiers. Why is
know.
there? Why is there? Are there windows in our rooms?
I mean, there are windows out. Since you've asked the question, and just make it make an intelligence check, everybody.
Intelligence.
Oh, I
it
love
is.
those.
Straight intelligence.
Arcana, actually,
Arcana.
if you're
Alright.
trained in it.
Even better.
I'm not trained in it, so it doesn't matter.
So just make an intelligence check if you're not trained.
A lady.
21.
Damn.
10.
Okay, right?
All right. To my 10, 11, and 12s, you know, not sure how, but you know, your room should technically kind of be facing inside of the building, and yet you have windows that can see the campus. Araeth.
Mhm.
This is magic very similar to your father's, where he can rearrange the way that space works in order so that no one ever feels like they're enclosed. So like even if you were to have the inside room at your castle, you would still have a window that could see some part of the courtyard.
Mm-hmm. Like, would it be openable, or
Yes.
it's purely just okay?
It is openable. You just can't go through it.
Go through it.
Nothing can come in, nothing can go out. But fresh air, sound, all of that is all able to be worked. But
I'm just
yes.
immediately like face up against the window and just being like, "What the fuck are they calling for soldiers for?" Just like
that was
wait and just
inside your
shunk.
dorm
I
room.
think it's inside. Yeah, I think it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What? But we don't need soldiers in here. Why the fuck would we even need? What? Okay, so where would you like this? And I'm just going back to unpacking.
There's a tapping, more of a stomping.
A tapping.
That's happening in your common area.
I will stand up immediately, brush my clothing out, try to fix my hair as best as possible, and
Make me
you're gonna make me roll for this?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Hotness check.
Yeah, make your hotness check. Give me just a straight charisma roll.
Straight charisma roll.
Can I not
Hotness
make a
check.
hotness check ever?
Here we go.
You don't ever have to make a hotness check.
6.
Can I
Six.
assist Poppy?
You
Ew.
you can absolutely Brian, if you would like to roll Poppy's hotness check, you may do so.
Yes, please. I want a My Fair Lady. Yep.
However, Kaz, you have been sweating. You have been doing real work. Not just, oh, I'm working on my bike or I'm working on like some sort of thing that, you know, necessarily are doing some sort of labor, but this is that labor. You've been doing real labor, menial labor. And your hair's a mess. Whatever product was in it has long since sweated out. There's some stains under your pits. You do not look presentable by any stretch of a noble's imagination.
Great.
However, Poppy, like, hey, there's a little bit of order, a little bit of a nice lean to the baubles on your horn.
Cool. I don't really care, but thank
I take
you.
it the four of you will go out into the common room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go check.
You might want to
No.
put on a jacket before we walk out.
Oh,
And don't stand
I'm still
too
doing my
close.
thing.
I don't know if you want to put on a jacket with how hot you are.
I don't know if I can. I will take one of my. Yes, that's what. I'll take a shawl.
Shawl put in place. You see 4 new people show up.
I'm still in the room, by the way.
Oh, you're in the room. How lovely.
Yeah, I went
I'm
to go
still-
check.
I'm still
for the both of
unpacking.
us.
Did you
Yeah.
do you see this? I just have to make sure if I have to hit the show players.
We
button.
see them.
If you don't see any, okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, do you see artwork?
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Da ba da ba ba. Haha. Hey, great. I will make you also visible. Haha. Ba 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 ba. And ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Surin. It is very, very easy for you to see. Another Winter Eladrin. Dressed in beautiful finery. They are fiddling with a deck of cards. They look very disinterested and bored to be here.
Surin does her best to also look disinterested and bored.
It is very clear who spoke. The Minotaur in full armor, chest puffed out even more, hands on his hips, looking every bit a drill sergeant. Who's the first one out?
Not me.
Probably Surin.
Mm-hmm.
Being the first one out, the Minotaur will come to you, Sura. And mind you, a looming Minotaur comes down to, like, nose to snout. Your company is late, madam.
I have no company. Only fellow students, sir.
You looks around you, sees the disheveled Kaz. Maybe you don't have company.
What is that supposed to mean?
You need to take a shower, boy. Steps back. Well, it's very nice to meet you all. Lucius Steele, Sergeant of the Boros Legion. Very happy to make your acquaintances. These are my comrades. Points over to a half-orc who is just kind of timidly sitting there, trying to not be noticed. Levin. You may call me Levin. The Winter Eladrin, who does not look up from the deck of cards, does not give a name. And Lucius will say, you can call that one Fate. Not very good about giving names, that one. Or really, participation of any kind. And, however, I did not get a fourth description. So, could you please tell me, Brian, who the fourth member of their troop is?
Yeah, I completely misunderstood that thing. But so I think the last person would be how much creative. Do you want me just to give personality, or want me to give everything?
You give me as much as the spirit moves you.
So I think the last person is exactly like the worth side of my father, which is just like a very extremely by the rules, extremely book smart, very prim and proper, like no time for merriment, kind of like glasses at the tip of their nose type of person, like 100% like no whimsy, no fun, no nothing. It's just like all purpose, all pursuits, and just all like ambition. Just like cold calculating, and this is like, I'm at school, this is what school is for, this is what I'm gonna do, period.
A merfolk wizard tips their hat. What would I call you? What am I gonna call you? Let's see. Give me a good name. Oh, that's perfect. Ah, yes, perfect. You can call me Petrus. We will be sharing a, I guess, domicile for the next year? Lucius will look at each of you pointedly.
You're going to be sharing our domiciles? What? You are our roommates? Ah!
Do they not have names where you're from, son?
Yes. I'm Kazil. Nice to meet you, I suppose. In the present circumstances.
No, I don't think it is quite nice meeting you, son.
Why not? What's your problem with me?
The Winter Eladrin does speak up. You're dirty, you're disheveled, you have no manners. Do pick one, it should be easy.
No manners. Look, I just met you. I don't know your station, your purpose, your meaning for being here. I am sorry, I did not know how to address you, so I will say this. I am Kazil Mamandar. I happen to be someone of a decent house. We create flying machines. We are merchants. And I am here to learn the ways of magic. At your service, I bow.
Make just a perception check.
Okay, shall do. Mm-hmm. 14.
So, very, very easy to see that Lucius rolls his eyes and mutters pampered noble under his breath. However, the half-orc behind him looks at you akin to as if you were the shit on the bottom of his shoe.
Oh boy. Great to know.
And then Lucius turns away from you to go to the other three. Are you? I thought you said, Araith, you weren't in the hallway, or you weren't in the common room.
I'm still in the.
Get him.
You can still hear the noise of me putting shit away like a whirlwind. Yeah, I didn't show my face at all.
I'm gonna
Looks at you, Surin.
I am Surin, a sorceress.
Surin, make me an insight check while Poppy goes and fetches Araith.
Alright. There's a group of four very intimidating individuals in the hallway that want to know our names.
Why do they want to know our names? Like,
I don't know. I'm scared.
And I immediately just like drop full whatever I'm holding just completely drop to the floor, scattered, breaks,
Shatters
doesn't
a
care.
vase.
Yeah, and just like and I just immediately run over and just like, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, why didn't you tell me sooner? We could have. You want to stay in here? I wrap a blanket around you and just like close you behind the door. And who are you for making a stink and staring my roommates? We just got here. We preserve some decompression time.
Hey, Suren, would you like a Lola, or would you like to just have an ongoing negative to, deciphering your fellow Winter Eladrin's, many myriad moods?
You know what? I'm gonna go with number 2 because I figure it makes sense. She always has trouble understanding her mother anyway.
So you're just gonna have an ongoing -1 anytime you have to have a dealing with good old fate here. However, you come out, Araith, and make that diatribe. Lucius looks at you. Did you change shape?
What do you mean shape? I'm always like this.
Well, there was a small lady who walked in, and then a taller man walked out. But I'm still only with 3 people here.
Yes, well, I've allowed them to stay in the room because they felt unsafe in this hostile environment, so I came out here to see what the hell was going on.
The security of this room is absolutely unquestioned. This is the safest place on campus.
Say unquestioned?
Yes. Is there something else you need to say? Disgusting, disheveled, dirty boy?
Yeah, that's not the word.
No, you wait like there, you piece of shit. You just met and you're already throwing insults around before even like having the common courtesy of making introductions or seeing anything else like that. This is not exactly proper etiquette. You could, quite frankly, shut up.
Technically, the
If you don't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't speak anything further. So good day, sir. And I just turn around and go back into the room.
I have to admit something to you,
Fire!
big man, at this point. My friend is right. And honestly, if I wanted to kill myself, all I would need to do is climb your ego and then jump to your IQ.
Is that the best you got?
Oh no, I only save the best for people who actually are a challenge.
You have me at a disadvantage, sir.
I'm aware.
I think you haven't really given us any reason to see anything but your worst. And as far as the rest of your... kind of looks at all of you. Well, mind you, only Surin, because the other 2 are in the room. Looks at you, Surin. Surin, you did not get the sense that he disapproves of you, just of your circumstances of proximity.
Fair.
Well, this is going to be a long year.
It is!
Well-
I am so glad that I get to share this year with someone like you. Oh, yeah.
Why did I have to be stuck with a talker?
You prefer all of the people you're around to be silenced too? How do you ever grow as a person? Oh, you don't. I can see
At this
that.
point, Stern is going to turn around and walk back into her room.
Why don't you follow the lovely lady's example?
Oh, and be out of your presence. Oh, you know what? I cannot do that fast enough. Good day, sir. Turns around and walks in as well.
The four of them. Basically, there is one person mostly talking, and it's Lucius, but it's always very like there's not conversation being had. It's more of a direction being taken or given. You hear a great racket as furniture is moved, things are set in a way that seems good, but there's a lot of tension in this dorm room now. What does the rest of your afternoon, evening kind of look like, folks?
In the case of Kaz, I will continue unloading for a while until I get very tired, and I will go give myself a bath, and then dress up in my night attire, being all soft and cushy in a giant robe, and just lay upon my bed and grab a book. I still have one of those like hair nets in, as I'm like laying there.
Stern has already unpacked everything. She goes into the bed. She hangs up the picture of her and Zorch. She hides her blanket. Then she'll go and get some refreshment, take a quick bath, get clean, come back and start planning out what classes she wants to take, all of that kind of stuff sitting at her desk.
Poppy?
I specifically took Poppy still in the blanket, put her on the bed, gave her a cup of whatever liquid I could find, and then I'm angry unpacking now. I'm just like, that son of a... Who the fuck does he think he is? I've dealt with nobles with crowns shoved so far up their asses they can taste the polish, but that guy's a piece of shit. And I'm just like angrily doing it now.
How louder?
Loudly. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, it's just like... Yeah, it doesn't care. They're getting their feelings out. Yeah.
Poppy?
It's like...
I mean, he's got the room handled, so I think cocooned with like probably tea and a book. This is, though she doesn't love the cacophony of sound and anger that's happening, she can at least somewhat recognize he probably has to just get it out of his system. So I think every so often she'll be reading a book and she'll be like, that's right, get him. I don't think she's doing what she does to her brother, where he'll talk to her, but if she's reading it, none of it's actually sitting. So he'll be like, how fucking so true.
Like climbing on the bed around you, hanging something else behind the wall. Yeah, I get it too. Yeah, you get it. And I'm just going.
You understand me.
Yes.
When I have a moment, when Surin is at the table, I'm like reading for a bit. I'll put down the book and go. That situation earlier this afternoon, I'm sorry for the way I handled myself in front of you. We will be spending a great deal of time here. I don't want you to have the wrong impression. I am not always this difficult, but I do not handle individuals like that. That was very disrespectful,
I understand. I didn't particularly like them either, and, well, it has been an exceptionally long day.
That it has. I had anticipated a slightly different reception for all of us as we arrived here. it has not really held up to the expectations of a grand university. At this point, there's been a whole lot of us just kind of meandering about, and facing trials, and then doing our own work. You know, the universities where I come from, there is a lot more of an easy experience there in making sure we are directed towards our goals and our education. It seems strange to me.
There are no universities where I am from, so
None?
this is my only experience.
Really?
None. We do not need them.
You are all born brilliant, then.
We are all born Fae.
That does not answer that statement. Where do you do your learning, then? Everybody must take time to increase their skills, do they not?
And they do, with others, but not generally in large groups.
So these are more close-knit educational functionaries. Is that what you mean?
Mentors, mentees.
You know, I like the concept, to be honest. These large-scale classroom-type university structures, it seems too impersonal to me.
You have been through a university already?
I've been through multiple schools, and I had tested out at a variety in the past, but there's a particular reason why I'm here, I suppose.
She has switched from writing notes on the classes she's going to take to writing notes on Kaz's history.
Okay.
Kaz sits back.
What?
And go ahead.
What brought you here?
He holds up his hands, and you just see the slightest sparks kind of moving off of his fingertips as his eyes gain kind of this faraway gaze for a second. I seek to find, and you must not tell this to anyone. If you do, I'll kill you in your sleep. A way to make this stop, and barring that, a way to make sure it doesn't go out of control.
Control issues.
You could say that, yes. I suppose. I must have inherited it from my father.
We inherit many things from our parents.
Well, isn't that the truth? Too many sometimes. Although this in particular issue of mine, I do not think was inherited from my family members, or it must have skipped a few generations if that's the case.
A gift of fate.
I find it interesting to be in your presence in here. Do you control the cold?
Sometimes. Sometimes the cold controls me. We live in cold all the time.
I find myself oddly invested in getting to know you, Soren.
Interesting.
Opposites attract, I suppose? I don't know.
Fire and ice.
Okay. With that, dinner time.
Dinner time.
What happens, folks? Because as far as you're aware, dinner, there hasn't been a call for a place to go to dinner. There, you all did see a kitchen when you walked in.
Which one of us here is the most
we-
impatient when it comes to food?
Hmm.
Why don't we roll for it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why don't we all
Great
roll a
D20?
Constitution saving throw?
Oh god.
Oh, there it goes. That's better.
All of us are
'Cause
great
we're all
at those.
good at those.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not that bad at those.
I was gonna
Decent at
say,
those.
you have
It's- it's
Ah!
safe.
7! Oh!
no?
Well,
Oh,
6, 8.
oh,
we're so
Rhea,
good at this.
We are doing
hunger
wonderful.
gets you. You have been a Tasmanian devil hurricane putting your
I also
room
threw up
together.
everything.
And I think it's done for the first time in your life. A project was finished in a day. Your father would be so proud of you.
Holy cow.
And right as you want to go to tell him,
Oh, what I know from like my father and my brother, whether or not there's like a dining hall or what the food expectation is at Strixhaven.
oh, there is a cafe. There are places you can get food. There isn't a dining hall the way that like
Mhm.
a lot of other colleges have it. Food is usually prepared by, at least for first years, in their common room.
Okay.
And I'll just say,
Mhm.
roll a history check for me. We'll see how much you
Sure.
paid attention to what your dad said.
History. Oh, that's. I'm not gonna give myself guidance because he wouldn't listen.
12. Fine. You also know that, generally speaking, for that first weekend, they give you food to make so that
Mhm.
everyone could cook. Usually, however, money must be spent for food.
Okay, and money must be spent for food, as in like going to the grocery store, or like you dispense money and like stuff appears, or
You would. There are grocers that would deliver food to your rooms.
got it. Okay, as soon as this hits, I'm like mid, like I'm just about done my rant. I'm like I started to do like my hair a third or fourth time, and I'm just like, Poppy, are you hungry? I think I'm a bit after everything today. I need food.
She like closes the book. Yeah, I realized we probably haven't eaten since we left. And even then, I didn't eat a whole lot because I didn't know what the portal would do to my stomach. So we should probably.
Yes, probably.
Yeah,
I
and I'm
had an
glad I didn't
extremely
eat
large
after
breakfast.
seeing you up, Chuck.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah. The family breakfast probably wasn't the smartest idea. But okay. Well, are you in the mood for anything? Are you craving anything? Anything you've never had before? Anything that you would like?
well, how would I know I'm craving something that I've never had before?
Do you want something new or want something old? Do you want something homey? Do you want something to make you feel like you're here? Do you want to?
I don't know. I'm in the mood to be adventurous.
Done. And I'm just gonna like run out of the room and just like
I
make
can
my
come
way to
with
wherever
you.
the kitchen
Okay.
is. If you want.
I'll go. I like
One
the
track
fact
mind.
A wraith has been a Doppler effect at least 3 times, and we've only been playing for an hour. I will follow behind. Can I roll to make sure I'm avoiding the scary group of 4 individuals that were there
See,
earlier?
it's so funny that you were to say that.
I
because
fucking
out
hate it.
at the dining table right now, eating stew, are the 4 of them.
So I walk out and I go,
I-
try and
As
go away.
as I go by, I say hello to the other 3 that didn't speak. So Fate, Levin, and Petrus. I don't say anything to the Minotaur besides like a glare. But I just kind of make, just because they didn't say anything before, I just kind of like, hi, I'm Arayeth. How you doing? Like, excited to live with you. Like, just very normal, just kind of like, hi, how you doing? We're gonna be sharing space, kind of stuff. And completely don't say anything about their meal and just go straight into the kitchen. Is it cleaned up? Is it not cleaned up?
So, 2 things. One,
Mhm.
it is perfectly clean, spotless, as
Mhm.
if whatever food was cooked here was cleaned as they went.
Mhm.
However, roll me an insight check.
Oh boy. Okay, insight.
I'm just
Guidance.
gonna keep walking into the kitchen. I'm gonna
12.
So, of the 3, only one of them, like, I should rephrase that. There were 3 different polls of reactions to you. One tipped his hat. That would be the Merfolk Wizard. The Winter Eladrin, truly, space case? Who knows? Did not it all register that you exist? The half-orc, however, as you came near, moved like around, like tried to keep a good bubble of distance between you and him.
Yeah, okay. And I just make my way into the kitchen and start taking an account of everything. And when I say take account, it's just like as soon as I see something that I kind of want to work with, I just take it and start prepping it in some way. It
You
is
tell
just a whole.
me,
Mhm.
Can he cook? Do you have proficiency
No,
with chef's? Okay.
no, he 100% can't. He thinks he can.
Cool.
He also just is like anything he doesn't find. He's like, I don't know what to do with this, so he just druid crafts a spice or druid crafts like something else that he can prep. Or like uses elementalism to like actually like do some of the cooking and things like that. But no, he's just like, I've seen people do this plenty of times before. I can do it. And he's just trying to wing it.
Make me an intelligence check.
Can Poppy watch from the door and just make sure he's not gonna give us salmonella?
Why don't you make a perception check first?
Okay. Do I have to
Okay.
walk past these scary people? I assume that I do.
You have to see past the scary people in order to see what he's doing.
Okay. 7.
Just
We're gonna get
on.
salmonella.
Hold on.
so
11. Ha!
Poppy.
Yes.
The four, mainly Lucius. Lucius is kind of in your way. He's a big dude. And
yeah,
it's just kind of like
he's big to the 5'11" girl. He's huge to me.
right. So like most of him is just blocking your space. So like you can't really see what Arayeth is doing in there. Arayeth.
Can my herbalism kit at least make it taste good?
No.
Okay. That's the
No.
only proficiency I have.
That's not what herbalism does. Herbalism is not herbs and spices.
It's herbalism. I got an 11.
I will also ask this.
Mhm.
Based off of a 12 and based off of who Arieth is.
Yep.
How messed up is this kitchen?
Oh, it's bad. It is. He doesn't cook. He doesn't clean. No, it's he hasn't done any of that. So like in his mind, maybe the kitchen magically cleaned itself, or there's going to be people to come in later to clean it, or whatever else. He's just cooking, and cooking doesn't mean cleaning. He's just putting something together for him. He's cooking something for 4 people, and it's just whatever happens, happens. Yeah. Ping pong, like it just everything. Yeah.
You can't see Arayeth. You can see the 4 at the table.
Uh-huh.
And you are able to see the back of Lucius. As this goes on, his shoulders get tighter and tighter. His back just gets straighter and straighter to the point that you think he might become the chair itself with how hard his entire body is getting watching the disaster that is happening in his kitchen.
Okay.
His kitchen.
I'm gonna run distraction and introduce myself because I didn't do that before and hope that maybe that helps.
Poppy, what? Just roll me. Me.
Hello, my darling. Hello, my.
Just give me a charisma check.
What if I don't want to?
I know.
0.
Oh no! Best thing ever.
Oh, that feels right for Poppy.
Oh, it does. Oh no!
Oh,
This is gonna be
poor
bad.
Poppy.
No.
Poor dearest
Oh
little Poppy.
my god. Poppy,
Yeah.
would you like Alola,
Mm.
or would you like the wrath of these 4 individuals to fall upon Arayeth?
I only had one Lola, and I used it was redeemed, so I will take a new Lola.
You have a new Lola.
I'm
Okay.
saving my friend.
What
Can I
does it
describe
look
what this
like
looks like?
when you
Yeah.
roll a 0
Yeah.
to try and run some interference?
Yeah, okay, are you ready for this? What's gonna happen? I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna walk over, I'm gonna trip, and I'm gonna eat shit. I'm gonna slide across the table, knocking all of their food onto the ground. And then covered in food on the table, still there, I'm gonna go, "Hi, I'm Poppy!"
Turin and Kaz. Kaz, Hunger is starting to get you, but then you start hearing Araeth making noise that sounds something like a kitchen. Pots are banging, plates are clattering, fires you hear bubbling. Cooking is had. There are smells in the room.
I will walk
appetizing.
out and move towards the kitchen.
Hey, 12's not bad.
You have successfully not poisoned your team. That does not mean you have made anything.
That's a success to Araeth, okay? I've never made something before in my life.
I walk in to where Araeth is, and I look over him and
well,
go...
hold on.
Okay.
Well, hold on. You're not even...
Poppy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just eating shit across the table. And then, Poppy! As 4 people indignantly stand.
I move over to the table very quickly, and I grab hold of Poppy's shoulders and just help her off to the side and stand in front of the edge of the table and look at everybody and go, well, hello again, everyone. Are you enjoying your evening?
You know,
the half-orc speaks. I was so enjoying my evening before you noble decided to absolutely ruin my dinner that Lucius was so kind to make for us, and there are flames on the side of his face.
Oh, you. Interesting. You're 11, right?
Smoke is coming from his ears. He goes to say something. Stops talking, and he taps the merfolk wizard next to him, pointing from the wizard to you, and makes some sort of You're pretty sure he said something offensive in some sort of sign language. You're not sure how, but that was the general gist of what you're getting. As
is it Thieves' Cant, and do I know what he said?
It is not Thieves.
Damn.
It's not Thieves' Cant. However, I would. Oh wait, no. Actually, this would be perfect. It is Thieves' Cant.
Perfect.
The general gist is something about goat fucker, spoiled brat, wishing very terrible things happened to his mother.
Oh.
Things that you, as a country girl, do not feel comfortable repeating.
It's uncouth.
So from the edge of the table, I look down at these individuals who have had their meal spoiled, and I state,
"Oh, they're all standing."
Yeah, standing at the table, and I look at them and go, "Well, this has been an interesting first day. You see, I had my expectations just slammed into the ground earlier, and now you are having a similar situation occur. Do you believe that maybe what we are experiencing is another form of challenge? You see, I do not know you. It is far too early to make assumptions about your behavior. I have not gotten off on the right foot. You see, I don't appreciate authority all that well. I have been pushed around most of my life by individuals who claimed to be better. I am nothing like your... I am from nothing. I am not a grand noble. I am a lesser to everyone around me. And I will not tolerate that sort of disrespect for myself or my friends. Now, we can all start
was it hard to get that word "friend" out? By the way, did that hurt you physically?
It hurt physically.
Okay, just to give me a performance check. I just want you to see how well you handle this whole speech.
Okay, here we go. Performance.
0.
We've been rolling great. 15.
Yeah, no, this speech, I think you get through this very well. You comport yourself, especially now that you're showered, you're fresh, you're sort of more in your element now.
I am standing there
However-
in my bathrobe, still my robe, really, not bathrobe, because I was resting.
Of course.
And the last thing that I say before you move forward is, we could sit in the position where we have this general, distinct negative vibe for each other, but I have a feeling we will be here for a long time. So why don't we start anew? I'm sorry your meal was ruined. It wasn't intentional, I am sure. Poppy is a klutz, but capable.
She's trying not to cry. She's not hearing any of this. She heard goat fucker and is trying not to cry.
This is an olive branch. I do not offer many of them, so I hope that you take it.
There is a diving as Levin and Mithkosh. No, sorry, Petrus. Petrus is his name. I have to write that down somewhere. Petrus is his name. Petrus was his name. As Petrus and Levin throw themselves bodily upon Lucius. Lucius was about to take your head off at I hope you take it. And they are bodily dragging him out of the dorm entirely. Fate is there. And Surin, you don't need to roll for this. You know what it looks like, what it feels like when a glacier is about to fall on someone as ice just encrusts the table. The food that is now in his lap is just frozen and starts cracking off of his pants. Fire just begins to go out. As Arayth, you're just bringing bowls to the table for your friends as
It's just
the food
begins
begins to
What?
freeze into a solid.
Dinner's ready, everybody. But what did I miss? What?
I don't think I'm
Everybody? Food?
anymore.
Oh, Poppy did. What's wrong? Everybody? What?
I gotta not be here right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna head back to my room.
Wraith, you bring us borscht. Thank you.
Is that what this is? I just kind of made something. I don't really know what it is. I just kind of... The spirit took me. I guess you could say
It's supposed
it.
to be eaten cold anyways. We appreciate that.
It's not cold. It's... No, it's not. Not that I checked anyway.
It's frozen, actually.
Well, their stuff was frozen. I thought I was bringing fresh stuff out.
Did I get that wrong? Was it also freezing his food?
It's the food in your hand is starting to freeze.
Oh! Well, I immediately elementalism fire to try to combat it. Like, I tried to put a hot plate out. Like, a hot plate. Like, no. I worked so hard on this. No. Just,
I think watching all of you exist, Fate could say something, but just looks at the general chaos. Looks back to you, Kaz, and just says, if this is your idea of an olive branch, I'm surprised your surprised your plane still stands. And just walks away.
Apparently.
like, all four of them walked away?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no. You probably would have turned to see this as Lucius was about to take Kaz's head off. Two of his teammates threw themselves on him and dragged him out, kicking and screaming. so that he did not do that thing?
There is no level of cool, even though they have frozen the table, coming from that crew.
My mother would love fate.
Is that a bad thing? I feel like that is a bad thing.
I have food. Would you like to eat it or not? I'm putting 4 bowls of food down. We all can sit around the table like a family, and we can eat, talk, and be merry with whatever the hell is going on over there with whatever they
There's
are.
just shouting coming from outside.
Yes.
Is that what families do in the spring court?
Yes, we eat. We eat, we talk, we be merry. Yes. Say how much we love each other, go around what's like the best favorite thing about the day today. Like, yes, we do these things.
How does Poppy cry? Is it like soft sobs? Is it openly like how does Poppy cry?
Oh, it's she grew up where her family was all very she has to be quiet. It's very quiet. It is like it is barely sob, like it is just sniffles as like tears are streaming down her face as she's like wiping this food.
Check.
Yeah, does Kaz notice?
She is in her room. She's in her room.
Did Kaz notice her like heading off to cry?
Oh yeah, she said
I
she's leaving.
said I was gonna not be there.
She left, and like tears were streaming down her face as she's covered in food.
19.
Oh, yeah,
I'm real good at quiet crying.
Apparently.
Yeah, there's no reason that any of you know what, she just left.
Yeah, I would
She's just in a
probably
room.
I would probably tell everyone, like, we're gonna have, I made a meal. Hopefully it's good. We're all gonna sit down. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get to know each other. It's gonna be much better off. We're gonna have a much better end than the start of this day. And look, we can all have a great time. And I'm just gonna go retrieve Poppy, and I'm gonna grab their plate of whatever I made, and just kind of like walk up to the door, and just like very softly knock, and just be like, Poppy, dear, I know you said that you weren't really hungry, but would you mind if I just opened the door and just slid this food in, and if you felt up for it, you could come out and join us again?
I think... Ooh. This might have been the first time anyone's actually followed her when she was upset. But also her family is one to like immediately brush feelings under the table and be like, no, everything's fine. We're doing great, fun, exciting. So I think she'll come up to the door and just crack it this much.
Hey, Poppy, I'm sorry something happened when I wasn't aware of it. Are you okay?
They're really mean.
They are really mean, and I'm sorry that you had to go through.
Okay, so like, they can talk to each other in a language that I think none of y'all know, but they can say some I think they maybe only know swears.
Knowing what I know of that bull man, I would agree with you. Yes.
They might only know swears in that language, which, I mean, good for them for learning their, like, a new language, but, like, also, they're really mean.
I'm just gonna sit there, sort of like, you know, just, would Poppy accept contact or no?
Ooh, that's a great question. I think she would, but she wouldn't know what to do with it. I guess it depends. Like, are you, like, putting your hand, like, because the door's still only, like, cracked, like, this much. So,
yeah,
like, are you putting your
that's
hand
like, it was
out
just kind of,
for
like,
her?
hands through the door and kind of, like, just, like, head, like, pat, kind of just, like, head, like, just, like, caressing your, like, head a little bit,
Like,
just,
she
like...
would accept that, but she'd be her ability to speak would probably start stuttering a little more because she doesn't understand what this is.
And I'm gonna start using like Druidcraft to give off like soft scents of like lavender and like this like very like calming like scents as like, you know, like my skin starts to turn like a little bit like purplish as like some like new blooms start to come out of my clothes, and just be like, I'm so sorry you had to deal with them, Poppy. And if you would like to talk or anything else, or even if you just want me to be in the room with you and I can just be quiet, just let me know what you need and I'll give it to you.
I have never really had the desire to have my brother beat the shit out of someone, but for some reason that's a very strong desire.
Do you want me to go beat the shit out of them? Because I have 4 bowls of food that I can...
I think you are a wonderful person, and I do believe they would crush you into dust.
Yes, they probably would, but I would still try. If that would make you feel better, I'll do it.
That is so sweet. I don't wish you to crushed into dust because then I'm left with the other two and they scare me too. But like in
Oh,
a different,
sweetheart.
large person way and more in it, I don't understand them kind of way.
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
understand
over a
you.
foot taller than you, staring down at you.
Yeah, but you're not a minotaur. I think I understand you at least a little bit, but the other two, Kaz is still really mean, and then Soren is, I don't like her.
You're not that far away from us.
Oh, I know.
Look,
8
Yeah.
charisma.
We are rolling now.
Yeah.
16 and a 23.
Like, I mean, Kaz, you hear, but I mean, so it is.
Yeah.
The connection is clear. 5 bars. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like her ass.
If
I
anyone,
like her.
Durin closes her eyes for a minute, tries one bite of the food,
Whatever this is. Yeah.
whatever it is, and gets up and goes and makes herself a sandwich in the kitchen.
Kaz,
Like, I'm just like,
Kaz has a
look, I
strange
know
look
that-
go across his face, and he reaches up under his robe and grabs hold of his locket, and then his brow furrows and he walks back to his room.
look, I know that we all are very different people and we just met, and you know that Surin, they're of the Winter Court, and they are just they're not bad people, they're not mean people, they're just very resolute. They're very they're like the winter snow after the fall before the spring. That's just it's not mean for someone to just be what they are. That's just who they are. And it's just we will all get along in time as we get to know each other. Any two people can reach common ground and we can make this work. Says the spring court that says who just loves everybody and thinks everything is wonderful, like Rainbow Land. But look, this has been a really difficult day. It's been a really stressful day. You're away from home, away from your family, and I know how hard that must be. But if you need space, if you need time, if you go into the one trunk I haven't opened yet, it is filled with nothing but stuffed animals that I've made for my realm. If you would need any, just to bury and cuddle in, climb into the trunk, you can probably fit in it. But whatever you need, whatever you'd like, just let me know. If you want company, I can come in.
The door opens more, and instead of saying anything, I think she just hit head straight into your chest.
Good.
Of just like, and it's heavy, it's like a lot more intense because she's got ramming goat horns.
Yeah, literally horns.
Hopefully they're off to the side, so you're not getting stabbed. But I think it's just slams her head into your chest, and you can feel like the gentle crying.
Mm-hmm. And I just go quiet, and it's once again just more of that. Like, I'm just gonna start like humming like a nursery rhyme that like my mom used to like sing to me while like one arm around while still holding the bowl of food that I'm keeping warm in my hand with like a small flame, and I'm just whatever their need, I'm just staying there as long as they need. I don't even realize the other two left or doing their own food.
No,
I'm assuming they're doing exactly what I instructed them to do. They're talking, they're friendly, they're saying how much they love each other, and they're eating the food that I made. That's 100% what they're doing.
So much what's happening behind you.
Yeah, 100%.
You made that sandwich. What did you do afterward? Did you piece out? What happened?
She makes herself the sandwich, then she looks at the kitchen. And I imagine it is every bowl, every utensil, everything, just everywhere.
There's colors of grime that did not end up in that bowl that are somehow on.
There's stuff that I prepped that I didn't even use in the food.
And there's a deep sigh that can probably be heard across the campus. And then with Mage Hand and Prestidigitation, she's going to go and start cleaning everything up.
Okay. I think that's a great place to take our break as this day comes to an end. You all get to have a long rest. Yay!
Yay for long rest! Yay!
We will be back at the top of the hour.
Okay.
This was awkward.
No,
It was
not-
great.
What do you mean
not-
awkward?
Not at all.
It was perfect.
No, not,
Nothing
We have 4 new
awkward
best
happened.
friends. Yeah.
Best friends.
Yeah.
And welcome back. A long rest was had. However, I need 2 people to tell me something. My 2 elven friends.
Mm-hmm.
How do you trance? What does that look like? What is that? What are we giving here? As we are not technically, you are not sleeping. Poppy and Kaz sleep. You 2 do not.
I sit on my bed with the patchwork quilt pulled up around me, and read until I kind of drift into one of the stories and just kind of focus on a story throughout the night.
Okay. Some. What's the word I'm looking for? Not lucid dreaming. But like you control the narrative of your
Directed.
dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Araeth?
It's basically self-care. It's like I have like my hair up in like oh my god, like
Rollers?
yeah, like a rollers or like a mask, and then like I have like my own like self-made like skincare routine, and I'm in like very like super soft like silk-esque kind of like pajamas, and I'm like actively just like I have this like a fresh canvas out, and I just kind of like I'm just like drawing whatever's like going through my head. Like if you were
Okay.
just any thought that goes in, any thought that goes out, is just making it onto like this unique, very surreal type of very colorful like landscape.
I love it. Trance drawing.
Mhm.
To my 2 people who do sleep, how well do you sleep? Are you snorers? Are you fitful sleepers?
Kaz is used to sleeping under difficult circumstances. Working in a family that makes airships, tests them, and travels a lot, he's grown quite used to loud noises, to awkward and uncomfortable positions, and things like that. His beds have not always been as soft as he might have wanted, but he got good at just sleeping. So he's a very heavy sleeper.
Okay. My 2 elven friends. Would you please roll me wisdom saving throws?
Uh-oh!
Oh boy.
I want to point
Not
out
wisdom
that
saving
Poppy
throws.
has taken up the offer of a stuffed animal and has a stuffed animal that she is sleeping with.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
Kaz is also
Or an
sleeping
8.
with a stuffed owlbear.
Oh, you rolled 2 on the die. This is like, I see an
Yeah,
8.
yeah, for an 8.
Yeah,
My bad.
Surin. There's a strange tenor to your dream. Like the story is trying to go off book, but your concentration is able to snap it back into to where it should be going. But there are just moments where you feel like it could have slipped away and gone in a very different direction. Araeth,
Mm-hmm.
when you become conscious
Mm-hmm.
for the first, I would say for the first time, but you correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The only color on this canvas is red.
Yeah, that ain't good.
It is dripping. It is layers and layers of red. You even look down at your hand and there seems to be fresh marks there that are just healing.
Is Poppy still sleeping?
Yes.
I am going to find the most like buried spot I can find in this room. First, I would try to throw it through the window, but I realized, shit, I can't throw it out the window. And then I would go, I would be like, I'm gonna burn it, but like I don't want to wake her up. Crap. So I'm just gonna find one of the many trunks that's probably just thrown somewhere and just bury my shame. Just like, and then
Stealth
try to clean
check
myself
for me,
off.
please.
Oh sure. I have a 0 in that. Hey, would you look at that?
Oh boy.
I mean, yeah, no, Poppy does not know that you have thrown away this lovely little painting.
And when Poppy was sleeping, I know she took one stuffed animal. I took the rest and made like a bed around her, like on top of her, around her. This I made like a whole like little nest of stuff because I would I need to do something while I was trancing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a pet project, yeah.
You all wake up. Breakfast is made.
Who made breakfast?
Not him.
Not him.
All right,
I think
so
I can try.
Yes, go on.
because I feel like someone's gonna have to take the responsibility. So Surin,
Surin will do this. Yeah.
okay,
Got this. Come on, Surin.
I'm assuming you don't have proficiency with chef's tools. So yeah, just give me a intelligence check.
Could
to
I
see how well-
assist
Could I
in the
assist them?
kitchen? Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I will not allow Arayeth in that kitchen.
I didn't do a bad job, okay?
You are being told you're getting breakfast at the table.
Still the
Okay, if they said that to me, I would
table.
immediately be like, oh, okay. And like I would go straight
We've
into
got
pampered mode
this
and
this
just like, cool.
time. Thank you for your efforts yesterday. We'll have it. Don't worry.
It'll
Uh,
be okay.
Take advantage on your intelligence check for cooking.
All right.
17. It is a very passable, I would say, winter breakfast. So something a little more on the warmer and heartier side. I'm not making anyone eat beans for breakfast. I refuse to say those words.
Come on, it's very British of
But
us.
just like sausages, warm eggs. So it's a very hearty breakfast. A good start to your day.
Excellent.
You notice, all of you notice, the four of them did not return. It's not that
Good.
they're asleep or that they never came back.
I mean, that could make our year much easier.
That's true.
Today, you know that you will have a meeting of an orientation speech at the Biblioplex. That will be starting pretty soon. So, is there anything that you all wanted to do, say, before heading over to the Biblioplex for the speech?
When we have a moment, Kaz will approach Poppy.
Poppy, you are approached.
Is this in front of everyone, or have you come to her room?
I will go to you when you are away from others.
All right, so let's say that you do this outside of the Biblioplex.
Okay.
I think that that bridge certainly makes it a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're walking, I like separate off and go over near Poppy, away from the others just a little bit. You see, like, Kaz reaches down and grabs his amulet again. I wanted to say something to you.
Okay.
Yesterday, when you left the table, I did not know what had been said by the others. I did not know they were speaking, or that you could understand it. And for the briefest of moments, I thought maybe I had gone too far when I said you were clumsy, and I saw you.
Yeah, that wasn't very kind.
I am not always very kind.
You
and
haven't been at all.
What I'm trying to say is, I did not truly mean to hurt your feelings like that.
Okay, so I do need to tell you that you saying this, very kind, does say that you were listening in on a private conversation I was having with someone else. Not super great.
You
Not
were very
great.
loud. I was sitting in
Okay,
the
then you
dining
coulda
area and I
earmuffed.
happened to hear it.
You could have earmuffed the whole time.
Look, we exist in a very small space. You and them and us, and we've already been through quite a bit. There was the rain, there was the weird fey dragon who was very rude.
I don't necessarily know if he was rude. I just don't know if you were playing by his game, like the rules.
He didn't tell me the rules. That doesn't count.
He kind of tried, and then you were trying to like with like your mind stuff, and like you were trying to outsmart him. And maybe you
this
could've
is
just
an
listened
educational
to
institution.
him.
Thinking is what I thought we were supposed to be doing.
But also sometimes it's listening. Like,
Why?
sometimes it's
I'm-
listening and playing in the like Listen, I very much appreciate what you were trying to say to me.
It doesn't
I
feel
do
like you do.
understand what
It
you're
feels
trying to
like
say to me.
my
I do.
efforts are being rebuffed entirely. I tried to come to you
Well,
and just have a
I'm
moment
trying to teach you something.
I didn't ask to be taught right now.
You said we were in a learning institution, so therefore you are always learning something.
I don't know why I tried. Kaz just turns and walks away.
Poppy, take inspiration on that one.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Thank you.
When that's
Did you like that one?
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Is there
when
a
that's
place
happening,
there it is.
can I go up to Surin
Yeah,
while we're doing this? I figured
absolutely.
I think Arayth is practically skipping because there's so much excitement. There's new things. There's so much to see and do, and I'm just like the kid that's like probably I'm imagining Surin's probably walking very like straight and just like normal, and it's just like going around them like a kid at a zoo, and it's like, oh my god, Surin, isn't this like, incredible? Look at all this. Oh my god, you can see for practically forever. This place is incredible. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No, but I bet
Oh my
the bibliotech will be even better. Look at
Oh
how
my
many
god, I
books
can't
could be
wait!
in there.
This is gonna be so much fun. And oh my god, thank you so much for breakfast. It was delicious. I've never had anything like that before. What was that from? Or what would you call that?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Well, whatever it was delicious, and thank you so much for it. Oh my god. It was it was the first good meal I've had since I've been here, and I cooked the last one, so I should know something. So, oh my god, this is so much great. Have you? I don't mean to presume. I know. I think we're obviously from different seasons. And I apologize if I come across in a way that is abrasive to we're very diametrically opposed courts and seasons, but I still would very much like to be at least your friend in some way if I could.
You are very warm. I appreciate that.
Well, thank you very much, and I really appreciate everything you've done so far. I mean, we haven't really spoken much, but I felt like you've kind of in a weird way, like kind of kept me in check a little bit. I need that from time to time. It's kind of hard. I've been told I needed a leash plenty of times, but it's just been.
At that, Surin will reach out and put her hand in your elbow and pull you back.
Like they are so just like, if anyone who could see them, they are so just immediately just like it's like birds and petals just like exploded out of like their being, and you're just like they're so overcome that the entire conversation just ends. They're just like, oh my god, and they're just
right at this point, as you pulled them in, I'm going to say Kaz walks by kind of angrily and just like bumps into both of you and just goes right past.
Rude! We were having a moment.
Tell me why you are here.
Oh, well, my father said that if I come to Strixhaven and I'm able to complete my studies, that I'm able to basically live the life I want to live, because I will fulfill this kind of be like my final duty as a noble, and I don't have to really worry about my I guess my lineage anymore in a way. You see, this is I really want to use this time to expand what I really want to expand upon, and I don't really care about the rules, the titles, the crowns, the like all of the everything. And it's just I just want to do my thing. I want to just live the life I wish to live, and this is kind of the last chance I have of that. So I just really want to make the most of this, but I'm going to make the most of it in the way that I can, in my way.
Very good.
Why do you wish to come here?
Arayth, I have a quick question for you as
Mhm.
you're saying this. Are you running from your noble responsibilities, or are you just trying to have a non-noble experience?
In life or here?
Here. We can also say life, but I'm like, this is your life. So.
Yeah. In my mind, the only thing I have to do is graduate. Anything between now and then is mine, so I don't consider it running away from my duties, but he's 100%, he doesn't care about the noble stuff or anything else like that. He doesn't want to study what his dad wants him to study. It's purely just he's going to do what he's going to do. And frankly speaking, if he likes the lifestyle and all that, but he could give a shit about the nobility and the titles and the levels and all that. So I don't think he's running away from it. He just doesn't really like care about it.
Surin, roll me an insight check.
Nope.
Lovely.
Nope.
He's just a very flighty person. Hey, it's spring. What can you do?
Mhm.
But Surin, Araeth, you asked Surin.
Mm-hmm. What are you here? Yeah.
To learn. To help. To share my stories.
Are you a storyteller?
Yes.
But when we have some time, I would love to hear any story you'd love to tell. If anything, I might actually. Have you ever wanted to have an illustrator? Have you ever thought about turning your stories into visuals?
At that, Surin starts telling just a little fairy tale, and as they walk, the fairy tale builds around you, and you can watch it.
And once again, just completely like dumbfounded. And I think I'm like I'm trying to like mentally draw it in my head, and I'm starting to like add my own like colors and stuff to it as we're walking. But I'm purely just listening, like completely
Poppy.
captivated.
Would
Yes.
you roll me a insight check, and would you do the same, Kaz, but at disadvantage?
What a disadvantage, you say? All right.
15.
Insight to disadvantage. 4.
Kaz, you're just mad. You're just walking.
Yep.
Poppy,
Mm-hmm.
you are not engaged in conversation, so you're able to notice this. People are whispering about your group as it walks along.
Oh no.
And it's not like it's not bad per se, but people know of you, not in the way that you're used to. Like
Yeah.
something was said before this moment, before you're outside of who you are, people understand something about you.
We got rumors going.
Can I?
Assertions,
roll
even.
perception.
Huh? What am I rolling?
Perception.
Okay.
20.
20 with a BBL.
Every time.
Holy crap, are those the people that, yeah, they're the ones that the Minotaur was getting really upset about. Man, they really don't take kindly to, because, and they watched Kaz knock into them, and that set off more like, huh, maybe they are really nice people.
Okay, so the gist I'm getting is the rumor is we are just not good, nice people.
Not good roommates, not very good students so far. A bad first impression has been made, and that first impression is starting to circulate.
Fair.
Understood.
Fair.
Oh.
Is there? And you can
Mhm.
tell me no. Anyway, I can use message to try and make it sound like other people are maybe fighting that idea, and it's not, because I know initially message is coming from me, and I have a very distinct voice, so if it's me, they're gonna know it's me. Is that something that I could do?
I would say if you would like to try, this would require a spellcasting roll,
Okay.
but you are going to be rolling with this would be, yeah, I'm going to need you to roll me a deception check.
Mm.
You got
I
it.
don't want
You got this.
Okay.
You can do
I'm gonna
it.
try.
We believe in you,
Come
Poppy.
on.
Heart of the
I
dice.
don't.
You can only go up from 0.
Oh,
Well,
that's
Hey.
not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
you do that. A couple of people are like, huh, what? Did you say something? And it's like, oh, okay. So you've planted a seed. Maybe that seed germinates, but I
Maybe it
think
doesn't.
you would understand that there are now eyes upon you.
Mhm.
Social pressure is being, not social pressure, social value is being counted up at the moment, and some of you are found in the negatives.
Understood. I think with that knowledge, I'm gonna stand a little bit straighter, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to just like head up and
What-
steal myself as best I can, as best Poppy can.
So basically, you're gonna look like Suren.
No, ew.
Wow.
I mean, Suren, shoulders back, head up, chin parallel to the floor, walks
No, like,
forward with confidence.
Cern if she was
Ew.
a little more fun. Cern if she had like a couple drinks in her. That's
I mean,
the
not
vibe. Is so like yes, like the steal, the like the stealing of it, but she's not trying to lose herself, right? She's not
Mhm.
trying to pretend she's not like she's something she's not. It's more like to just appear slightly more confident, like I don't give a fuck what someone else is going to say.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay. You enter the Biblioplex, and there are hundreds of students kind of gathered in this main chamber. There's a bit of distance between you and some of the other students, and I think now the other three, you notice it.
Kaz is familiar with social ostracization and has witnessed it many times. It doesn't seem to impact him.
Everybody's cold in the winter court. Surin really just, this is how it is, right?
I'm out making friends. Like, oh my god, hi, how you doing? Your hair's so cute. And I'm just like going to like I'm purely just
closing
social
that
butterfly,
distance?
just going. Yeah, just like whether they want it or not, I am forcing bridges.
Roll me a charisma check.
Come on.
Sure. Straight charisma or
Just straight
are we
charisma. No
Boo.
guidance.
Okay. Boo.
Hmm.
Why you do this to me?
16.
Not
Hey,
bad.
people are like, oh, in your general vicinity, you're like, yeah, that guy's pretty cool. Huh.
Mhm.
Wonder what the problem is. However, noise dies down as up steps. I have to make certain that I did this correctly. Because I may not have. Yes, I did. Haha. Okay, so. So, a stern-looking middle-aged human man dressed in Quandrix colors, but also adorned in the raiments of 4 other colleges steps forward to the center dais. He wears a badge of office you haven't seen, but immediately know to be the symbol of the Dragon's Guard, the security force of the campus, and the arms and hands of the founder dragons throughout Arcavios. He stands at militant attention, and each person in attendance is hit with the unnerving sense that he can make a direct line from where he stands to where you are.
Interesting. I'm assured that there is no reason why you just said that.
No, none at all.
None whatsoever.
I feel totally confident.
100%. Dean's speech is only loaded at 99% though.
It's staying there, yeah.
Oh no, did it not?
It is not.
Yeah, it's just loaded. It's
That's so
99%.
sad. Ugh. It was working for me, but then...
You cannot switch scenes until resources finish loading for your current view.
Weird. Okay.
Might need to be reloaded
Well-
or something? I don't know.
There was a whole thing that was supposed to be happening, but it was not. Oh well, it happens. So, I will just recite the Dean's speech
It's going
then.
now.
Oh, great.
For you it is. I don't have it. Can you reshare
Yeah, I don't
it?
have it.
Oh.
Can you reshare it for us?
1 second. Let me just go here and then come back.
You cannot switch
Are you
scenes
still on
until
that?
it finishes loading. says.
Oh my gosh. I think you have to leave and come back.
I have to leave the... Okay.
Yeah.
Just a
Hold
moment,
on. I will come
everyone.
back
We're
to-
switching back some gears
Are-
here to get
Who
back
else? Who
in
is on the
thing.
inner
Then we're just
biblioplex
gonna have
right
to
now?
go like this.
I
from
was,
here,
but I
and
couldn't
then
hear
we'll have to go
anything.
like this. And then we're gonna have to hit
Okay.
that, and then we're gonna have to hit this, and we're gonna have to hit this, and we're gonna have to get that back, and then I have to go back over here, and then I have to do this, and now we happen to have us back on the overlay, but it's messed up for some reason, so we're just gonna... let's just... Nope. Now everything's broken entirely
Oh, no.
for me.
I might have to be the one to
Let's see.
do the sharing from now on.
Just a moment. Again, for me.
All good.
Everybody.
It's okay.
I have to fix all of our cameras.
Play
because
amongst yourselves.
doing that has crashed our overlay.
Whoops.
Oh no, not the overlay.
So I can see people, sort of. Is there... Now we're back. We're good. We're back in it. And I'm done.
Okay.
Share with me again?
Okay. So we're coming back to the Dean's speech. So, I had a script.
It still says 99% loading for me.
Damn it.
Weird.
All right. Well.
Das is unfortunate, yeah.
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 Because I'm going to see if they start hearing it.
Oh.
I got it again.
How come you get it and we don't get it? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Our audience
hell.
doesn't get it.
Because
'Cause
Brian's
I'm his
the cool one.
favorite. Yeah.
Oh,
Clearly.
oh, damn. I'm so sad. Okay. Well, we are gonna... how are we gonna fix this problem? There's a way to fix this. Instead of that, I can just share the video
It's true.
and play it that way.
That is also true.
How they're going to hear it is a great question that we're going to find out together.
I have
as a
everything
fan.
set up for system audio to play out, so I've got a nice little Go XLR Pro that lets me do this kind of thing.
Yeah. If Ty can hear it, they should be able to hear it.
Yeah.
As
Okay,
long as he has
great.
his settings right. Yeah.
So we're going to find out whether or not you can hear. Share my screen. Yes, just share the media player.
If you do that, you're now... Okay, you just destroyed our overlay.
That's what I was worried about.
All that matters is that they can hear.
It's fine. We should be able to hear it now. Everybody listening, suddenly,
great.
Brian, you are now game master, so let's go from there.
That's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so a stern-looking middle-aged human man dressed in Quandrix colors, but also adorned in the raiments of the four other colleges, steps forward to the center dais. He wears a badge of office you haven't seen, but immediately know to be the symbol of the Dragon's Guard, the security force of the campus, and the arms and hands of the founder dragons throughout Arcavios.
Does
gonna see if you all can
anybody
hear this.
hear what
Everyone.
you're playing? It's so quiet for me.
Head of the Dragon's Guard and voice of the dragon.
Hold on.
The authority that communicates the will of our founder.
There we are.
dragons.
That's better.
Normally, other deans give the opening remarks, but with so many new staff, I was elected to speak first with you all.
He stands at militant attention, and each person in attendance is hit with the unnerving sense that he can make a direct line from where he stands to where you are.
Esteemed faculty and aspiring mages of Strixhaven, I stand before you today with profound reverence for the rich tapestry of magical history that intertwines with our present moment. As we gather within these hallowed halls, we bear witness to a pivotal era. Just as Arcavios emerged from the shadows of the ancient blood wars, we rise yet again after the harrowing Phyrexian invasion across the multiverse to embrace a future brimming with potential. Strixhaven stands as a beacon of hope, an institution directed to cultivating the brightest minds and nurturing the untamed potential within each of you. The echoes of the Phyrexian invasion, as can be seen of many a new face amongst our faculty, reminds us of the profound responsibility we bear as custodians of the magical arts. It is our collective duty to transcend the darkness of this past and weave a brighter future. Here, we lay the foundation for a new era where mages from all walks of life and all planes may come together, united by a shared vision, to harness power with their innate abilities for the betterment of the multiverse.
He pauses, takes a moment to let his eyes sweep over the assembled first years. As his gaze comes to you, his eyes seem to narrow, not in judgment, but in scrutiny, as if time itself is warping to allow him to spend an eternity getting the measure of you. You are flung from yourself, barely tethered by a temporal umbilicus. A cacophony of paradox and possibility almost engulfs you. Encyclopedias worth of lives flung across your senses that would barely scratch the annotated annals of if that is this man's notice. All this, however, was barely a tenth of a second. You exhale, and his eyes are off of you, and on to the next several students in turn.
Vision is one steeped in balance. We today
Welcome,
are charged with
I
acknowledging
am
this
Director
and instructing our
head of the
mages, all of
Dragon's
you,
Court
in
and
the
voice of the
nuances of
dragons,
arcane
the
tradition.
authority that
Every action,
pause for
whether
just a
intentional
second,
or
if you
not,
would.
Sure.
has a normally other deans give
The dean's speech has just
Sure.
begun playing through.
That happened to me. Just mute the Foundry site.
Yep.
Oh,
There you go.
that's funny.
Okay, you can continue.
Great.
action of equal intensity, and none are more aware of these balancing scales than our current oracle.
He motions to an old woman, also in the colors of Quandrix. White hair is piled atop her head, and she bears a pleasant smile, like a soothing grandmother. Behind her eyes, however, there is a very sharp and shrewd mind. She waves noncommittally when addressed. Director Tyva continues.
As Strixhaven students, you are charged with the task of understanding and utilizing these coexisting principles to achieve your true potential, and perhaps shape the face of magic as we know it. During your time in these halls, you will grow to intimately understand the principles of study. Today, a selection of your future deans offer you a glimpse.
A darker-skinned human woman, wearing black and green, steps up to the dais as Director Tyva steps aside. The direct line goes from you to her now, though you get the sense that Tyva could easily intercede that line at any time.
Witherbloom College stands upon the delicate balance between the root and the vein. The root feeds the vibrant blossoms that adorn a flourishing garden and symbolizes our ability to nurture life into growing under our command. The vein, however, reminds us of the fragility of life and symbolizes our ability to consistently transform and renew even when faced with decay. We celebrate the balance of both in Witherbloom. Allow me to hand you off to our Lorehold Dean of Order, Augusta Tullis.
A statue of broken stone, held together by golden white magic, floats forward, and the line is established with her now.
The College of Lorehold specializes in striking the balance between order and chaos. In our pursuit of magical knowledge, we would come to understand that order provides structure, stability, and predictability, serving as the foundation upon which our societies and our arcane arts flourish. Yet, we must not dismiss the allure of chaos, for within its swirling currents lie untamed potential, unbridled creativity, and the uncharted realm of possibility. It is in the delicate balance between order and chaos that true magic finds its most awe-inspiring expression. Join me in welcoming Quandrix's deans.
Two merfolk men, One in green and the other in blue walk to the center, taking your attention. They speak in unison, but you can only ever hear just one.
Quandrix scholars learn to articulate the pillars of substance and theory. Substance, like the mystical ingredients that form the foundation of our potions, represents the tangible, the material, and the practical. It is through substance that we witness the alchemical transformations and wield the tangible power of our craft. However, let us not overlook the profound significance of theory, the ethereal realms of ideas, concepts, and intellectual exploration. Theory empowers us to grasp the underlying principles that share our world, enabling us to unlock its secrets and transcend the boundaries of conventional understanding. The fusion of both practical wisdom and scholarly inquiry guides us to new heights of magical prowess. We now cede the floor to Silverquill's Dean of Shadow, Ambrose Liu.
The line of attention is snapped, like scissors cutting thread. Shadow inks across the outer boundaries of your vision as a cross-looking Asian man steps forward. His footfalls deadly punctuations on his coming on the marble. It assures the floor that it is beneath him, and the shadows begin to wonder if you will be too as he begins.
Silverquill College was founded to explore the principles of radiance and shadow that shape our enchanted world. Radiance, like the ethereal glow of a spell cast with benevolent intentions, embodies the virtues of light, hope, and enlightenment. It is through radiance that we illuminate the path of knowledge, guiding us toward the noble pursuit of goodness and compassion. Yet let us not forget the transformative power of shadow, for within its depths lie mysteries and truths yet to be uncovered. Shadow is the crucible of self-discovery, urging us to confront our fears, embrace our complexity, and harness the untamed magic that dwells within. As we embark on this wondrous academic journey, let us honor the dance between radiance and shadow, recognizing that it is through the interplay of light and darkness that our true selves emerge.
He closes his eyes and chuckles just once.
The Silverquill dance is metaphorical, of course. We leave the literal dancing to Prismari's Dean of Expression, Nasari.
A brightly colored Ifrit Genasi glides forward, flames banishing shadow. 3 spotlights that didn't exist before snap on and bathe them in golden light.
No dances today, Ambrose, unless you're joining.
The Silverquill Dean does not react, clearly not finding his colleague very amusing. Dean Nasari sighs, claps their hands, and slowly turns in the spotlight, enthralling your attention and enjoying the dance they have started with it.
Prismari students study the delicate balance between expression and perfectionism. Expression, like the graceful incantations that flow from our lips, represent the essence of our individuality. It is through expression that we give voice to our unique talents. However, the pursuit of perfection stands sentinel over the process. A seductive siren, perfection seeks application of rigid rules to achieve an objectively masterful creation. As we embark on this extraordinary journey of learning and growth, let us embrace our unique gifts while fostering an environment of support and encouragement.
Nasari does one final pirouette and bows dramatically as flame engulfs them, and Director Taiva is once again at the center, momentarily surprised that he is back. He huffs once, and again that unnerving line is reestablished with you.
Thank you all. So, let us embark upon this extraordinary academic journey together.
May your time here be filled with wonderful discovery and the unyielding pursuit of knowledge. May you wield your magic with grace, honor the lessons of history, and carry the flame of Strixhaven's legacy unto the realms of possibility that await us. Together, let us embark on this extraordinary journey, united by the conviction that the path to a better future lies in the hands of those who dare to embrace the transformative power of magic.
The crowd claps. Director Taiva nods solemnly and summarily exit the stage. Since we're all here. Perfect. Are you on the inner biblioplex, Ty? Is the question.
Am I?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I know you said you were there. The Dean speech just started playing for you. Excellent. So, with that, the students begin to disperse. You all are given what could only be described as a ringing in your ears. Hello. Hello. Hopefully I've established the line between all of us relatively painlessly. My name is Mavinda Sharpbeak. I am your mentor for this first year. I would like to see all of you in my office, please.
Where's your office?
You know where her office is. It is within the biblioplex, along one of the outer floors.
I begin heading over there immediately.
Okay. The other three, what do you do?
Thurin follows.
Oh, and to answer your question, no, he is not.
Damn it!
You don't. Do you want this to be the only time you ever see this man?
But he's hot.
He really is.
And he is the arbiter of the person who's like, "Oh, you're being expelled. I'll be seeing you off of campus now."
But he's hot.
I know, and we just love hot things.
I do.
That is true. We all love
You
hot
come
things.
to this very cozy office. Inside, you meet this woman. An Owlin professor, Mavinda Sharpbeak. She is a former graduate of Silverquill. Her magic is one that deals with bolstering emotions. She can feel the various turmoils that first-year students will often have and help them with making graceful decisions that will benefit them. I am so... And you all also know this is the person who sent you the letter. That has particular
Same voice.
connotations for you, Poppy. Welcome. I hope you have had a wonderful first day and a half here at the campus. Oh my, what has happened?
A good idea.
Roommates are mean and
of things.
scary.
We had someone shouting orders, barking them at us, filling up the space with their stench, choosing to be very rude and inappropriate. I would like to file a complaint, actually.
This place is amazing. I love it. It is gorgeous. Look at it. Look at this office. And I if they don't stop me, I'm like going up to the windows and looking out the windows and looking at the flowers and everything else.
Okay, great. Poppy, like yanked back by the cloak.
Sorry.
Well, I understand. I was wondering when I would get to see the other group has already been here to lodge their complaints. Very vociferously. But I hope that we will be able to have a pleasant conversation together, that we might find a way to coexist, at least without any more conflict or bowls thrown from tables.
like arm around Poppy, just like there.
I think
Helen.
at this point, Poppy is holding Wraith's hand to keep him from running, and Wraith is holding Poppy's hand to comfort her. I think that is what is currently happening.
Love it, love it. Okay.
Well, as your mentor, my job is any question that you might possibly have and how you might solve your various problems. It is my job to listen and to give guidance.
I'm just here to learn as soon as possible so that I might leave.
My goodness. And what it is do you think that you must learn in order to leave?
How to make sure that this whole thing doesn't become what I think it's going to become.
And what do you think it will become?
He flicks a little bit of ice in the air in front of him and describe what happens.
Oh no, you describe to me what happens. You let them know
Okay.
how this works.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. He conjures frost in the air, and a few twinkling snowflakes begin to appear, and as they do, they destabilize and turn into steam, and gouts of flame spray off of them around the room.
As a couple of things catch light, her large wingspan kind of opens, and a small gust just kind of takes out all of those flames. Had there been any candles alight, they probably would have gone, and you're all just kind of hit with a very pleasing aroma.
Surin will send just a little bit of cold air Kaz's way.
Thank you.
So
You see
I
my
take it that-
curse. All of the magics that I tend to touch burn things to the ground.
Well, I mean, a few things are singed, but my office still stands.
This is
Such a gorgeous office.
This is me at a state that I am sure at the precipice of additional power. This is my weakest.
Well, if more power would be a bad thing.
It is if it
Why are you
spirals
here?
out of control and sets aflame my entire life.
Well, yes, a life burning down is a very bad thing. But why is your flame bad?
Kaz considers whether or not to be honest about this in front of everyone.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Where did my... Dang it. 1 second. These things keep happening, and... There it is. Move, you. Come here, Kaz. Show up and let me roll you. Why are you in the way? Get over here, Kaz. There we go. Wisdom saving throw.
There's just so much problems.
There are so many problems. 13.
Something is moving you, to be honest.
Okay. It means that I can not live the life I am intended to live. It means that I will be ostracized from society in my home. It means I can no longer gain the pride of my family. It means I cannot be.
Mavinda moves to speak, but stops herself as she looks at the other three in the room.
We can leave if you're doing something. Like, this seems real intimate. We could go.
Surin's actually going to take half a step closer and just reach out so that the back of her hand touches the back of Kaz's.
I can go.
I'm doing something similar. But I think if Surin did like a small kind of like move towards Araeth is just like full on just like wanting to like bear hug him. Like it's just like full on just like, oh my god, they're there. And it's you actually kind of, I think without an insight check, because you would probably almost see like part of what you said also spoke true for Araeth, and I think there's a reason why that they're kind of like they're a pretty emotional person, but even in this moment, they're probably trying to comfort you more so than they normally would.
As you all give him those comforts, Kaz like looks over and goes, I cannot fail. I I have to do this. My family sent me away because I am broken in some way. I am a monster to my society. I must make this go away.
She looks over at you, Poppy.
Yay. I've backed up 3. As they've walked forward, I've backed up 3 steps.
And she kind of just looks at you expectantly.
What? Sorry. What, ma'am?
She just kind of waits.
Is that my cue that I can leave? Because I'm wildly uncomfortable.
Why does people being honest make you want to leave?
Well, he's been nothing but mean to me, and now I'm seeing that his magic is wildly volatile, so I don't necessarily feel safe.
He looks over at you when you say that, and you can see just his face goes from like open to slate to stone and steel, and he just closes and grits his jaw, and he pushes everybody off of him, and he walks from the room.
Well, it seems I'm going to have my work cut out for me. I was to help you all with a couple of logistical things, but I guess we should start at the thing that's probably most important to you all. There is a contest that will be happening over the course of the year. The contest is specifically about the best students. We have grouped individual students in ways that we think will best help them to grow. The 4 of you have been placed together. Now, obviously, we're not going to kick you out because you are not the best student group. However, the worst ones will have remedial classes during the summer.
So does that mean if I do well and they do not, I'm still in remedial classes?
This is not simply a test of aptitude, but one of teamwork. And I'm not seeing much of it yet.
I was under the impression that it was like a, if I learn and I do well kind of thing.
No, my dear. This is not an individual test. This is a group one. You pass as a group, or you fail as a group.
Much like the first test.
Precisely.
I agree, and this is what I've been trying to say the entire time, and no one's been listening. We are doing icebreakers.
Kaz walked out to the bridge. He's like trying to head back to the room. And he's just fuming as he does so.
Before you get far, around the corner, the other 4 show up.
Oh no.
He stops for a second and he says, I am in no space to have this. Whatever this is about to be, can you please move aside?
They say nothing. They brush past you. Lucius shoulder checking you on the way as they go into the office.
Oh no.
Kaz just puts
And
his
the
head
three
down
of
and
you,
keeps walking.
4 of them show up.
I I thought this was. Is this like a? I thought this was our meeting time. I felt like we still had a group discussion left. Or are we doing something with?
We will have to finish our group discussion tomorrow. However,
Well, I'm glad we're not the only rude ones.
However, I asked them to be here so that we could
Never mind.
solve this problem. You all are rooming together, and that will be the case, provided none of you die or are expelled for the rest of the year. So,
Well, can we not give them the option to kill us to get us out of the way? You said if we die. They seem rather keen on that idea.
Dead silence. I just love the dead silence that follows after like everything Poppy says.
Everything I say.
Every time.
We're all the one thing we all align on between the 3 of us and the 4 of them is just going.
huh?
Servant just closes her eyes for a minute.
Lucius the Minotaur, like, bull snorts as he has that stare, like the 100-yard stare of a militant person, like he's just looking directly ahead. My actions yesterday were unwarranted and unbecoming of a soldier of the Legion. I apologize for my behavior.
I look at the other 2. I'm assuming neither one of you go to speak. Yeah. And I also got off on the wrong foot, and I appreciate your apology, and I also wish to make amends. I think I caused some unjust tension with everyone, especially you, sir, and I would like to at least reach a point where we all can at least cohabitate peacefully. I would love to be friends with you all, but if we cannot reach that point, as long as we understand each other, I am more than happy to be that, but I would happily try to make any type of arrangements or anything else to try to fix this for whatever it was yesterday, and I apologize.
Persuasion to you. Insight for who is ever checking.
Gladly.
Persuasion. God damn it! Why can't I roll well?
Not the greatest rolls in the world.
No.
You may
to
also
roleplay
roll
so hard.
an insight check as well, Araeth.
Sure. There, well, 21.
To Poppy and to Araeth, the apology is not well received, but received. However, I think the thing that you particularly, Araeth, pick up based on the tension that the 4 of them have and that, like, Mavinda seems to be giving off, a conversation was had. Someone berated the soldier in a way that he is now apologizing.
It is not a real apology.
What? No. That?
No. He is letting it go. He is 100. Something above you. Something above, like, it's not his natural goodness. Something knocked the feet out from under him, and he is apologizing now. He is trying to move forward the best as he can, with the understanding that, like, the apology was a little little rough on the ears for everyone.
It's a real shame that Kaz got shoulder checked and never heard the apology, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surin will turn at this point. We thank you for your apology. We apologize for any slight we may have given you. Perhaps we can work out a schedule where we interact as infrequently as possible to make sure that no more offense is given to you.
The wizard, the merfolk wizard, Petrus, speaks. I really don't think you understand what this whole education situation's supposed to be, do you?
It is my first time in any university.
Ah, wonderful. We all share several classes together.
So we all gotta work together.
And we also, have the whole team dynamic thing going on. This is my team. They seem to be working out pretty well. The bull might be loud, but he has yet to throw dinner at anyone.
Can I swear at him in Thieves' Cant?
Is that just like
can.
a middle finger, basically?
Exactly.
Kinda. How do I Thieves' Cant? Fuck you.
Do that. And the half orc, looks at you, rolls his eyes.
Look, there's always a matter of intention when it comes to these things. Look, whether or not we are the most graceful or ill-tempered or uncouth, unfriendly, cold, whatever it might be, there was no ill intent with my teammates' attempt at trying to at least say hello during dinner, whether or not they slipped and fell, because you didn't even give a chance for them to make it up or anything else. And like I said, we're trying to move forward here, not move backwards.
Fate speaks. He has apologized. You have apologized. Let us just get through this year with as few fist fights as possible. Also, your other companion walked out in a huff.
Yeah, we still have some team building to do, so we're going to be doing some trust falls later, so we're going to need the communal space for that. If you all could maybe show up later doing whatever it is you're doing. But, yeah, so we might have to, we're working on things. But don't worry, we're all going to be the best of friends, including you four, before the end of this year is out. Mark my words. We'll have, how about this? How about the four of us put on a meal for you since we disturbed your meal last night? As an attempt to make amends.
Lucius, you are never to cook in that kitchen again.
It takes everything in Surin's being to not say thank you to him at that.
He says,
I didn't know that, but
I will be the only cook in that kitchen from now until the end of the year.
It is the first time I've ever attempted cooking, and I apologize if I didn't do that well, but if you'd be willing to teach me, I would be happy to learn underneath you. I can be a perfect student. I won't say a word. You can tell me what to do. I'll help. I just wish to learn and get off on a better foot with everyone.
Make a persuasion check. At disadvantage.
Of course. Damn it. Okay.
You got a double disadvantage?
What do you mean double disadvantage?
Elven disadvantage.
With
hey!
a 20 PBL 20 with disadvantage. Fuck y'all.
Damn.
You know what? Relationship up to 0
Wow.
on Lucius. He
Yeah, you all
hears
can
you.
suck it.
The fact that you said that you would learn underneath him, being a soldier, shut up.
I can leave the room if they need it, for sure.
We'll give you some time, some space.
Softens him a little bit. Very well. I would be happy to instruct you in the proper form of culinary etiquette.
I look forward to it, and thank you very much. This is going to be so much fun.
They leave the room. Well, that was probably the best we could hope for.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, it
Perhaps,
was.
however, there's some extra apologies to go around.
I'm sorry that my food I made last night wasn't that great. I am so sorry. It was the first time I tried to make it. I guess I made a mess
Oh.
with the kitchen.
Oh,
I didn't know what I was doing.
Mr.
What? I'm sorry.
Phalanx,
I don't think everyone ate my food.
That's not it, dear. I do
Oh.
believe that you're not the problem in this case. And nothing you can do can fix that. Other people are going to have to fix that.
So you think
She just
everything
kind
in
of
my power
like
not
looks
to
at you,
speak?
Poppy.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Let me just go cry under my desk for a while.
Yeah, right?
I didn't do nothing fucking wrong.
Miss Sansong, if another person were to blurt out that they weren't a fan of yours,
Mm-hmm.
or that to make light or even insult your struggle, how might that make you feel?
Was I a dick to them?
I was like, I'm like, Bobby, no, bad language.
If that's the language you would use.
Here's the thing.
Mhm.
I understand he has his own thing going, but if he comes to me with nothing but hostility and expects me to be okay with him throwing fire everywhere, seemingly uncontrolled, I don't necessarily feel safe around something like that.
And that is a wonderful conversation that we could have in a more delicate manner, while also saying that his behavior needs to change as well.
He doesn't seem too keen on that. I already tried.
In the 12 hours we've known each other.
We
Well,
had one conversation and she thinks she tried.
I think that we can try again. After all, barring death or expulsion, you are a team from now until you graduate. And if you have to take remedial classes every summer until your team morale improves, well, I'm sure Ambrose Lou would be happy to have you.
We are
There's
gonna make this
When she
work.
says his name, this bright room just darkens for half a second.
That's a new one. Look.
Shadow tends to follow his name everywhere.
Fair enough. Look, we're Mrs. Professor. I apologize. What's the proper way to address
Professor
you?
Sharpie could be
Professor
preferred.
Professor Sharpie. I apologize. I know this kind of meeting has been kind of all over the place. I'm not really sure what you hope to get at. Is there something? Obviously, we're talking. Our team has a whole thing that we need to do. Is there anything else we need to do from an official standpoint prior to departing your presence in office? I just want to make sure we're. I don't know what else is going on today, and it's just we kind of been going on a lot of different ways.
It's quite all right.
tomorrow there will be your first class. Introduction to Hieromancy. Problem solving for new adventurers. Professor Zola thinks she's very clever. Just, make sure you're there on time. It will be here in the Biblioplex at noon sharp.
Noon, get to sleep in. Yes. Okay. Great.
She
Awesome.
smiles at you saying sleep in.
Awesome. This is gonna be great. It'll be awesome. We can have a nice, easy morning. We can use for team building. I'm not gonna take no for an answer from either of you. Okay. So, from now until our
Damn
first class
thing.
tomorrow, and we're not stopping until we're all best friends. Okay?
I will
Okay.
make you all be best friends.
This is the most intense I've seen you.
I am serious about relationship building. We are going to be happy. We're going to love each other. And it's going to be wonderful.
One eyebrow, straight up.
Well, that's certainly one way to bring people together. Either way, there is the matter of your other classes, extracurriculars, possible jobs. We can have that conversation after your first class tomorrow. How does that sound?
That sounds lovely. Do we need to make an appointment? Should we just show up? We know you have other groups that you preside over.
I'll let you know when my office is open.
Awesome. Great. Grand. Also, what else is there to do and from now until then? Should we just stay in our room? Can we wander the campus? Can we just explore
Please.
things? Can we?
She will hand you a map of the campus. Please feel free to explore as much as you're able. It is a rather
This is
big campus. You will find teleportation circles that'll get you to the other college campuses.
Are they
We
anything
just
like the one that brought us here?
No. That was the Omen Path, dear. We understand that
Thank God.
first-time travelers of the Omen Paths, it can be a rather violently, physically violent experience. But
Mhm.
you need not worry about that here. However, I will ask that for this first year, you do not leave the campus grounds.
Yeah, what happens if we
Okay.
do?
The magic of Arcavios has not recognized you as citizens or as guests of the realm. A full year's worth will give the magic time to settle in. Otherwise, you might have a lot of run-ins with the Dragon's Guard. And you probably don't want that. They are a little jumpy since the invasion.
Think about the rain from yesterday.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a problem.
No, Professor Nasari put that one together.
Yeah, probably not the best idea to have that. But there's so many other things that we can do while on campus. It's a big campus, and we don't have to worry about any of the other stuff. So let's just not.
I'm
poke
sure
the
there are
bear, as it
plenty of
were.
parties that you'll be able to attend later tonight.
Parties? Ooh, no one said anything about parties. What? Oh my God! I have dresses for both of you. It is going to be
No, thank you.
great. We're going to go out. Poppy, I don't take no for an answer.
Good.
We're going to have
That's
a
okay, 'cause
great
you're
time.
gonna learn real
and-
quick how to take information on that.
Nope. We are all going to do it because it's part of team building, damn it. And we're all going to have a great
Oh,
time when we all go out.
Decide what is part of team building.
It may be
Well,
this or trust falls. Perhaps
I think trust falls.
wearing a dress.
We either going to
No.
have a party outside or inside.
Like
You get to
dress
pick
ball.
which one.
Oh boy.
All
this will
right.
be-
So we're going to make this
Oh.
work. We're going to go have a nice cup of coffee, tea, whatever beverage you want. We're going to find a nice patch of grass. We're going to touch it. We're going to sit on it. We're going to talk about our feelings. And we're all going to at least have a start of a good time. And then maybe go to the bookstore and maybe we'll get some like t-shirts or sweatshirts or something. Whatever they do around here. I don't know.
Have a wonderful first day of class tomorrow, everyone. And you are politely shepherded out of the office of Mavinda. Kaz,
Mm-hmm.
you're on the bridge.
I am walking very quickly and sternly back towards our residence. Kaz has had a rough day. And
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He just kind of has his head down, his hands in his pockets, and he's very, very quickly marching back.
How about you just roll me a D100?
A D100, you say?
Yeah.
37.
All right. Lovely. Let's cash that in.
Oh, great. That sounds delightful.
You hit someone.
Oops.
Would you please describe to me the most, I would say, threatening noble you have ever met?
The most threatening noble I've ever met. Is it somebody that I know already?
Nope.
Okay. So to Kaz, that is a very prim and proper lady that stands with icy steel blue eyes and a well coiffed and manicured visage, in straight-laced garb that happens to have frills of gold and silver on it, but is otherwise black. She reminds him a great deal of his mother, and maybe mixed in with one of his educators that did not treat him super kindly.
You bump into this peer. She seems to be of your age. A human woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think telling you where you're going or watch where you're going is going to be much help at this moment.
I am sorry, my lady. I was not paying attention. My head's somewhere else. I apologize. I must be off.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Excuse me. 13.
You are not allowed to leave.
Uh-oh.
You have besmirched my honor, sir. This can be settled in only one way.
And what way is that?
And she points off into the distance towards Silvercoal campus,
Mm-hmm.
where the dueling ring resides. There is a duel to be had, sir, and I will have my satisfaction.
You certainly couldn't just do some sort of witty repartee. Does it need to be this? I could give you a kiss, if you prefer.
I would much rather see you bleed, peasant. And she walks towards the ring, and magic pulls you along with her. And on that note, we will end our session.
Kaz is dead, everyone.
Maybe.
If we could go 5 minutes without pissing someone off.
Right?
Really,
listen,
really, it's mostly me.
It's mostly you.
I
am trying my best.
A wraith? The devil works hard. A wraith works harder, y'all.
So true.
I have one job. No.
Well, I had fun. I hope all of you watching had fun.
Well, that was great.
I'm not sure how many you're watching. I hope my players got to have fun.
We don't need sleep.
Apologize for the technical difficulties, but next time we get to see our very first honor duel.
Whee!
Yay!
And possibly a party if Poppy can be persuaded to go.
Absolutely
100%.
not.
It's happening.
Y'all will party. I'll read my smut.
I mean, that's a party in its own way.
Party in its own right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So,
If you won't leave for the party will come to you.
It's the end of the episode, so I will have everybody please just reintroduce yourselves, where they can find you, what else that you're doing, and just tell me. I don't know. Tell me something fun about
Tell you something
your
fun.
character either today, something that you're looking forward to. Just something fun. I'll start with Poppy, since you're looking smirky and smug.
Hello, I'm Sanctum, who plays Poppy. My one earbud has decided to die, which is weird. You can catch me on Across the Plains Podcast Network as a player in Dragons of Rulo, as the game master in Hero Complex, and you can catch me guest spotting in a bunch of other different podcasts and places and things and all of that fun stuff. It's not fun, but I stand by Poppy being right. With my full fucking chest, I stand by Poppy being right. With my full fucking chest. I don't know if that's a fun thing, but Anna stands by it.
He's two hooves down on business, y'all.
2 hooves down on business. Yeah, so that's me.
We'll go counterclockwise. So, Kaz.
I am Lottie Evenstar on Places Online. I happen to be over there on Across the Plains podcast as the GM for Dragons of Rulo. And obviously, I run this channel here. We have for a while, and we plan on picking up and doing a few more things in the future, which is exciting. And at some point, I will build an appropriate overlay for this game with all kinds of cool stuff I've got planned for it. Yeah. Kaz, I'm looking forward to when people finally break through that thick, like, shield he's put around himself of being better than others to prove to himself that he's capable, and maybe someday people won't think he's an asshole anymore because he'll have changed a little bit, but he's still gonna be an asshole to the right people.
Sure. Some of those people maybe aren't a fairy dragon that exists outside of time and space.
Hey, Kaz wasn't much of an asshole to the fairy dragon, okay? He just was combative. That's the difference. There is a difference there.
Smartass. Yeah.
Smartass is not an asshole. Some people
that's
find
a
it
matter of
endearing and
perspective.
funny. Some people do.
You know, some people do. Some dragons don't.
And
Brian,
some
how about
characters happen to see the Kaz stepped in front of to protect them from physical harm, and then apologized and was rebuked multiple times.
Oh
Did
my
you
God,
actually
poor baby.
apologize?
Yes,
Did you?
he did, but maybe not in the most mature of ways. He still did. For him, that was a big step.
Hey. Hi, everybody. I'm Atomic, or Brian, or whatever the hell you want to call me. You can basically find me here, looking to get involved with other projects, where and wherever. But let's see. I think the moment Poppy head butted him in the chest was probably like the thing that he probably was most proud of in the past like day. I think that was something that he really appreciated. It was like, so yeah.
That was a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
And
And last but not
finally, Surin.
Hello, everybody. Again, Gwen, also known as McSherry. You can call me whatever you want. I am here. I am also on Across the Plains. I get to play in the wonderful Hero Complex, which you can find wherever podcasts are. I seriously recommend anything from this group. They're great. Important, interesting. I mean, Surin tried to hold it together. She was the only one that the four didn't outright hate at the beginning, and still somehow she got looped into all of it and lumped together with everybody else. So there's a little injustice there that she's feeling, along with the fact that she saved Poppy's life and Poppy hates her.
Yeah.
That the thawed part of her heart is just crying, and the icy part is ignoring it.
There's reason she hates you.
Oh, I believe it. I'm just saying, Surin doesn't know.
Yeah.
Also, Surin saved your life.
This is a team building exercise overall. Well, someday, maybe we'll all come together, or it.
I mean,
Either way.
I have faith you will all come together, or you will all die. Um, and I will take everything that you've ever known and loved in the process. But anyways, hi, I'm Marquise. I'm I'm now making my title headmaster for this game. And you can also catch me on Hero Complex, where I play a superhero, Harley Haynes, the March Hare. Yeah, he's short but thick. Or you could catch me as the much taller and still thick Fane, for as long as he's still alive. He's real close to dying, y'all.
He's very, very close to dying.
And yeah, that's kind of it for the moment. But I'm very much enjoying the game, and I look forward to all of them getting to experience their first dungeon experience tomorrow. Not tomorrow, the next session.
We can play tomorrow. I'm cool with that.
We can play
We
tomorrow.
could. Yeah, I'm
we
down.
played him.
No, I have so much programming to do. I'm gonna try to. I'm so mad that it didn't work, but I think I just gotta figure out a way that I host the stream, so that way your computer doesn't have to do all of that work and try to have a video load at the same time.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So, but we will figure that out later. Thank you all so much for joining us. I hope you all had a wonderful magical time, and may you all have a wonderful magical day. Until next session. So long.
Goodbye, everyone.